Hey boys, and welcome back to another Bleach Soul video, and today we are going to be doing the weekly guild quest video. I am quite late on this, and there was one reason why I am a bit late, and that is because I wanted to use a certain character 5 out of 5, and now that we did buy him for $8, by the way, check out yesterday's video if you haven't seen it, we now officially have Tag Team IZURU 5-5 and ready to be used in Guild Quest, where I'm going to showcase why he's actually pretty good. Now, you've probably already seen him being used in Guild Quest because a lot of people do use him. It's not a new technique. It's not something I just found out recently. It's just something that I recently got because I didn't have him 5-5 until literally now. So, for the Soul Reaper week, this team is actually quite beast because you can literally use this in technically 2 weeks of Guild Quest, right? You can use this exact team for every Soul Reaper week for the melee and ranged week. For the ranged Soul Reaper week, IZURU won't be able to do any damage with his strong attacks, but his Soul Bomb will still do the damage, and it will still do the job that you want it to do to nuke to the final boss. So this team is a very good team, and again, you can use it for 2 weeks, right? And that's what I might be doing. However, for this video, I'm actually going to be changing Byakuya, because as good as Byakuya is, unfortunately, with the way they designed him, I don't know if it's the AI or something like that, he never uses all his strong attacks quick, right? It always takes him like 10 or so seconds to get that second strong attack out. Not really sure why, so I'm not really going to use him in this team just for this video, and I feel like Tanjiro might be a better character to use because he does have an SA3 that's actually pretty good. His SA2 is a beam, so he does have a lot of range with his strong attacks, and that's what we want to kind of focus on because we might get a very bad spawn where the enemies start spawning far away. So let's quickly showcase the build we are doing with this team. So we have Tag Team IZURU, who is 5-5 with 500 SP, and then as for the slot, I did give him a level 10 focus and SP slot. I might eventually get the attack, defense, and stamina up, but that'll be for a future time. That'll be when I want to use them as a link whenever we get a new OP Heart PvP character. And then as for the accessories that we have the Tenjitai, of course we do, because he's going to be the main nuker, so of course I'm going to give him that. We have the Misanga, increasing the killer damage, very good in Guild Quest. And then we have the T-Set, giving him 80% SP, very good stuff right there. And then as for the links, we have 3 Heart full stamina damage links, the 20% extra strong attack damage with the Senkai's link. We have the extra 16% stamina recovery, but it's literally useless because there's only one room. And then the Tertiary is a full stamina 25 link, so pretty good links overall. I'm pretty confident with this build. This is probably the best build I can go with the IZURU. And then as for Tanjiro, we have basically the best build again that you can bring for a side lane character, right? So you have the Misanga, the Lieutenant's Badge, and then the Fortification build. I don't have the T-set, so this is probably the best I got for him. And then as for the links, we have a full stam, and then a 25% SAD. And then for Noel, we basically have the exact same build. A Misanga, strong attack damage item, and then the Fortification pill. And then as for the links, full stam, and strong attack damage plus 25%, plus the extra 60% NAD, just in case we do need that extra tad bit of damage. So we're going to hop straight into it and see if we can get I want to try and get a 5-second run. That's what I want to try and go for. That's what we're going to be aiming for in this video. Alright, so I haven't used this team a lot, so I don't know the exact strong attack pattern I want to go for, but we'll do this, right? So good spawns there, SA2, and we kind of messed up there, unfortunately. We didn't get straight to the Ichigo, and now that means he isn't weakened, and now we're doing a lot less damage, so we're going to have to restart. Alright, here we go. So again, we want to use our Soul Bomb while they use the SA3, like that, but we kind of messed up there. Oh, it did work, actually, so this can work. So SA3, and then SA1, and we kind of slowed down there, so not the fastest run. You can see there the last part was a bit slow, but it did kind of work. We could have gone on a 7-second run, but we'll take it under 10 seconds. I believe that was under 10 seconds from my understanding. The first 90% of that run, perfect, right? As far as my damage can go, it was actually pretty good, and then we kind of choked it out at the end. That's what's happened actually yesterday. So nice and easy run. I actually didn't expect that to be the run. I actually had to reset a few times for that. So there you go, lads. Pretty much the general gist of the video. I'm going to still be doing more runs, don't worry. But basically, any character that can weaken on their Soul Bomb that you have 5-5 is going to be like one of the perfect characters to use for this. And then as long as you have 2 characters on the side that are also built up with SP and maybe some dupes, and then they can do a lot more damage, then you're just going to be able to clear every guild quest in under 10 seconds every time, guaranteed. So what I'm going to do now is change Tanjiro. Tanjiro's good, right? But I have a max transcended 1000-year Blood War Ichigo that I want to use, and maybe his extra boost and that extra damage that he does have from being transcended might be able to make us clear a bit faster. Alright, so now Ichigo's on the team. We have him with the Misanga, we have the Lieutenant's Badge, and then we have the Fortification pill, and then we have 3 25 strong attack damage links. He should also hit very hard. With his added boost, we now should be able to at least nuke a bit harder. But one thing I will say is that Ichigo, this version at least, doesn't have AoE strong attacks in front of him. He has a lunge, a boost, and then a full screen strong attack. So maybe his strong attacks are going to miss. He doesn't have anything like a 960 in front of him. That would have been a lot better. But let's see how it goes. We should be able to get some good results here. I'm hoping to get around the 7-second clear, and under 5-second clear would be beautiful. So we'll see how it goes. Let's try it. Alright, so this is taking a while. I don't think this team can actually be successful or compared to the other team, so I'm probably going to end up scrapping it once we do kill this guy here. So I don't think we're going for the fastest run now. We're just trying to complete it. And I'm going to change the team. I feel like we slow down a lot when it comes to the final boss. And considering I can almost nuke straight to the final boss anyway, I'm probably going to take these two characters off and put tech characters on. And maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to clear a lot faster. Alright, so we changed up the team. This is the team I'm going with. So I looked at my best REAPER killers for tech, and these are pretty much the two that I have. So I have Oetsu with a NAD build, basically just going in to do a bit of NAD damage. He is also a boost, so he will be able to allow us to nuke a tad bit harder, I believe. And he also is a level 10 attack. And then we have Toshiro. So Toshiro I wasn't expecting to use, but I realized I actually have him 5-5 with 500 SP at the end for the 6 slots. And that means he'll be able to hit a lot harder compared to my other characters, at least my other tech characters. So I just went with him. And then the build we have of him is basically the exact same here. We have the Misanga, we have Lieutenant's Badge, and then we have the fortification build, and I don't have a lot of 25 side links for tech, so I just went with 3 Senka as the links, and this should hopefully be a faster run. Oh, okay. Okay, there we go. That one took a while. Okay, there we go. That's the run we were looking for. I wasn't even speaking there because I was resetting for like 15 minutes. That's the run we were looking for. So what was that? 5 seconds? Let's go, boys. That's yes. All right, there we go. I think that's the fastest clear time that I've done on the channel. I believe it is. I feel like my previous best score was around 7 or so seconds with Power Aizen. There you go. There we go. It was worth the half an hour of me resetting. That's what we were looking for. So, 2 tech characters with the Oetsu and the Toshiro, and then the 5-5 tag team IZURU. I think I used my special, or the soul bomb at the right time, that the soul bomb was hitting the enemies alongside with Toshiro's, I believe, 3rd strong attack. So it worked out quite well that we got to the final boss. We did all the damage, we had the boost from the Oetsu, and then Oetsu with that boost, he also had a vortex, and that allowed us to do an extra tad bit of damage before the enemy could even think about hitting us. So 5-second clear time, that's what we're looking for. There you go, lads. That was the Tag Team IZURU experience. This is why you want to make sure any character in the game, and I mean any character, anyone that has a weakening on their soul bomb, you want to try and get them 5-5, because if you can do that, then you're able to do runs like this, where you can clear in under 10 seconds, you can clear in under 5 seconds, sometimes even 3 or 2 seconds, because of how strong a 5-5 character and weakening on the soul bomb actually is. It just means you can nuke really, really hard, and that's what you want to aim for with these characters. So hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. In the comments below, let me know what team you are using for this guild quest week, and let me know what score you did get. I'm curious to know, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.